This week on The Forge, we're going to be introduced to Taxpayers Australia. G'day, Mark.
Philip, how are you?
Nice to have you on the program today. So tell me about what does Taxpayers Australia do?
We provide educational services for all taxpayers, so individuals, small businesses, tax professionals, superannuation professionals. Most of our members are actually in the tax profession and the superannuation professions, so we provide plain English publications, we run seminars, webinars, basically looking to give them the technical support that they need to run their businesses. We also provide more general tax advice to the general community, so we have a lot of very basic, straightforward, easy to understand tax content which people can come to if they just want some basic guidance about how the tax system might work. And finally, I guess we advocate for taxpayers. We have an agenda to support a fairer, simpler tax system, so we're sort of always out there in the media banging that drum and advocating for that also through government and the tax office.
Fantastic. Many of our viewers will be aware of CPA Australia or Institute of Chartered Accountants and the IPA. How does Taxpayers Australia fit into this picture?
Well, we're not a professional association as such, but we are a support service for tax practitioners, accountants and others in the tax and superannuation profession. Primarily our sort of unique selling point is that we want to make tax simple. We want to explain these very complex issues in as straightforward and as plain English a manner as possible. We don't want to get too bogged down in the technicalities. So, you know, if you just want that sort of one-stop knowledge solution, hopefully we can offer that. We do have the more complex technical guidance as well, but you know, we try to be simple. We try to give people what they need,
sure,
and nothing more.
Do you deal with taxpayers directly, or do you really just deal with accountants?
Our members primarily are accountants, tax agents. Probably about 95% of our members are in the tax profession in some way, shape or form. We do deal with taxpayers directly. We provide a lot of content to small businesses in relation to their tax affairs, individuals, investors. Taxpayers contact us if they have issues. You know, if they've had a bad experience with the tax office, for instance, they come to us and we will go out there and tell their story. So we're out there across the whole community.
I've also heard about TIE. Can you tell me about TIE and how that ties up with, or how that interacts with Taxpayers Australia?
Yeah, well, we do have a professional association aligned with us as well, and that is more in the sort of space that the CPAs, the Chartered Accountants, the IPAs, etc. are. You know, if members are not currently aligned with another professional association, we do have an arm which they can join. You have to be a member of Taxpayers Australia first, but if you are, then you can join TIPAL as it's called. You know, it's a good offering. It's
what does TIPAL stand for?
It's Taxpayers Australia Professional Advisors Limited.
Right, okay.
So it's a bit of a mouthful, but people do get a good package of benefits there in terms of they get a monthly tax update, a regular newsletter, and of course they become a member of a body which is aligned with the Tax Practitioners Board, so they are then an accredited agent.
Right. Oh, very good. So if our viewers want to find out more about Taxpayers Australia, there's a website, and how else would they find out more?
Go to our website, www.taxpayer.com.au. We're also there on all the social media outlets, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn. You can speak to us through that. We've also started a podcast, which we do every week, the Tax Technical People Here all take part in that, and that's a really good way into taxpayers. We sort of give a 20-30 minute overview of what's
it's really interesting
week. Again, you can listen to that through the website, and that's free, so it's a really good, useful service for people.
Yeah, it's a very easy one to listen to while you're driving home or on the train or something like that.
That's right.
Fantastic. Look, if you're an accountant and you're interested in finding out more, have a look at the Taxpayers Australia's website. The link is in below. And thank you very much for coming on the show this week.
No problem. Thanks, Phil.
Cheers.